What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you from the brand new suite. We are in the suite today. We're not outside. I just got my walk-in, but I had to come inside because I need some things that I have to be able to, notes that I need to be able to look at. But we are here. We are here. The first week in June. We are here at halftime. It's the Impact, the brand new suite, but it's halftime. Your game plan and your strategy for the second half of the year of 2024. That's what we're doing all this week. We're looking at what is your third year look like in 2024. Y'all know, if you've read the book, and I suggest that if you haven't, that you read the book, the 12-year week. It's a phenomenal book that gives you a structure for how you work 12 weeks, which is 3 months. It's a quarter. Instead of your year being 12 months, you actually work at the speed of your year being 3 months. So it's intense. And you have to work at a rapid pace to be able to try and get done things that you need to get done. But here's the good side of that. It puts you further ahead than anybody else when it comes to by the end of the year. At the end of the year, you'll be a lot further than anybody else because you're working to get more done within your time frames. Your first quarter is your first year, your second quarter is your second year, your third quarter is your third year, which is what we're in now, and then your fourth quarter is your fourth year. So you have 3 months of each quarter, and that's what we're halfway through this year. So what we're looking at this week, we're looking at what you need to review. Today we're going to talk about the adjustments that you need to make. We're going to talk about the budget that you created or should have created. If you haven't, then we'll talk about the budget that you need to create. We're going to talk about your marketing, and we're going to talk about your branding. Those are the subjects that we're getting into this week, so that you can be ready at your halftime and go into the second half of 2024 prepared and ready to be able to take action and to move. What's up, D? Morning, bro. So let's get into this because I'm not going to be long this morning. We're going to talk about a couple things. I want you to talk about when we talk about adjustments, I want you to think about these types of adjustments, because there's many adjustments that you might have to make, and you've done the review, which yesterday you should have reviewed. Hopefully you reviewed you reviewed the things that we talked about yesterday. You reviewed your customer service. You reviewed those things that will assist you in being able to do better, what you need to do better in the second half, or you're moving some of the things that you weren't able to accomplish in the first 6 months. You can now make those a priority in this third month, this third year here. So you want to definitely do that. But let's start with what you want to think about, your adjustments that you need to make. You want to think about your adjustments in your revenue stream, to diversify your revenue streams. Take a look. Hopefully you looked at your revenue streams, and if there is an aspect of your revenue stream that you can adjust, where you can increase a revenue stream, where you're adding to, take a look at that. In your review, do you have the capacity to be able to add another stream of income for your brand? Is there something else that you can do? Is there another product? Is there another service that you can add that will give you the ability to be able to bring in another revenue stream? You think about that, expanding your products. I talk about this all the time because that's one of the 7 fundamental strategies of branding, is thinking about the products and services that you offer. You know, and in thinking about the diversify your revenue stream, think about what your customers or your clients are telling you. Are they asking you for things that you don't have available, but you could have available? or are they telling you that there are things that you're offering that they don't quite need? That's the adjustment either way. But you want to think about the revenue stream. What are your revenue streams doing for you? And the adjustment, you want to make the adjustment accordingly. Make sure that what you're offering is what your clients are asking for. Making sure that if there's something that you can add, then you certainly want to add that to your products and services that you offer. That was one of the things that I did. As I was getting into my business consulting, there were things that I saw that they needed that my clients were asking for. The entrepreneurial kit. The entrepreneurial briefcase is one of the things that I thought that I could add to what I was doing, so that the entrepreneurs would have a full spectrum of how they can be more successful, how they can reclaim their time, because that was something that I noticed about entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs had no boundaries, or they wanted to reclaim their time. So what do? I created a product, a service that allowed them allow you to be able to reclaim your time. So make that decision. Take a look at how your income stream, at your income streams. Is it something that you can add to, something that you can that you kind of need to take away from? What does that look like? The second thing, number 2, is you want to take a look at the adjustment in technology. What technology adjustments do you need to make? Is there a CRM that you can use? Take a look at how your CRM system is working. Take a look at from a technology standpoint. What are the good aspects? What are the bad aspects? What are those things that need to be adjusted? What are those things that need to be that aren't working? Like this is a part of my technology and innovation. I'm thinking about how can I best serve you from a technology standpoint, using technology, using these platforms that I have, using Facebook, using LinkedIn, using Instagram, using my YouTube channel, which I need you to go and subscribe. Go to the YouTube channel. Those YouTube. How can you maximize using technology? Did you in your review? How were you able to use technology, and you're making these adjustments now? You want to make the adjustment. Do you need to be more on social media? Do you need to be less on social media? Do you need to spend more time gathering information from social media? Or do you need to spend less time on social media? If you're spending more time on social media than you are on your business, there's an issue. There should be an aspect of your business, a technology aspect of it, that gives you the ability, that you want to utilize. There should be an aspect of it that you're gathering data from, to be able to utilize it, to be able to give your clients what it is that your clients what it is that they're asking for, or even your target audience what they're asking for. So what adjustments do you need to make from a technology standpoint? Are your systems? Have you taken a look at your systems? That's the homework this week. Today, I want you to take a look at your systems, your CRM systems, your data, your email database. Take a look at all of your systems. You should be looking at your systems and how they are working for you. And if they're not working for you, why aren't they working for you? If they are working for you, then you want to make sure that you're continuing to do what you do. Hey, Bernice, morning. Are you still over in Kehancha? Are you still in Kehancha? Great work too. Great work. Phenomenal work, lady. Yes. But from a technology standpoint, and even the adjustments that you have to make, you should be making adjustments in such a way that they're making your business, your brand, run more efficiently. And if they're not, if that adjustment that you're making isn't assisting you to be able to run more productively, be more productive, run more efficiently, then and that's what you got to ask yourself as you make these adjustments. Is it making us better? Is it giving us the ability to be able to produce what we want to produce and create what we want to be able to create at a faster pace to serve our clients in a better manner? So that's the second thing is your in technology. And then number 3 is you're going to strengthen your financial management. You got to, and we're going to talk more tomorrow about the numbers, but from a financial management perspective, how are you doing with your money? Are you effectively managing your money? Because understand the effective financial management is the backbone of a successful business and a successful entrepreneur. You got to understand how your money works. You've got to understand how you're utilizing your money and what adjustments do you need to make. It's one thing, and here's what I do. Here's what and then I'm done. From a financial standpoint, you've got to understand your money, what money coming in, more than just what money's coming in and what money's going out. But where are you allocating your resources, your financial resources? Are you maximizing your financial resources, or are you putting money where it's not working? I want you to ask yourself that question as you make your adjustments and you think about the income and money that you're generating, the money that's coming in and the money that you got to send out. Are you maximizing your financial resources? Take a look at, and you should have taken a look yesterday, at where you're spending money. If there's a place where you see that you're not spending as much money and you don't need to spend as much money in one place, then you do another, then make that adjustment. Say, hey, I could use this money to be able to go over here to be able to do this. I did it all the time. Being a director of housekeeping, being a front office manager, that was one of the things that we knew and that I was taught in school. Running a hotel was you had to understand your budget, but you also had to understand where you were putting money. There was money that we had to move, that I had to move around, that because I needed to be able to take care of certain aspects of my department. Same thing here as an entrepreneur. There's certain aspects of your business that may not need as much financial backing as others do. So you have to make that adjustment. You have to have that ability to be able to see what's going on and be able to make the adjustment. Nothing irritates me more, y'all, when I go to the market, I go to the supermarket, and this happens far too frequently for me. I can't stand it. It irritates me. But I'll go to the supermarket, and when I go to the supermarket, they'll have 20,000 things of things that I don't like, and then I can't even find the product that I'm going in there to look for because they're out of them. And I've been asking myself this question for years. The management staff of the store, of the supermarket, when they do their inventory, what are they looking at? Are they looking at what's selling, what's not selling, what's making money, and what's not making money? Because if I have, a whole bunch of one product on the shelf and it's not moving, but I have less and less of another product, and I can't keep it on the shelf, then it would behoove me to make the adjustment to order less of the product that I have more on the shelf of and order more of the product that's not on the shelf. It's supply and demand. If you pay attention to the supply and demand aspect of your business, of your product and services that you offer, it'll give you the ability to be able to make the financial adjustments that you need to make and know where to spend money on, where not to spend money on, what resources need to be allocated to this area of your business, what area doesn't need as much, and you adjust accordingly. Yeah, of course, you should have a budget for this year, 2024. You should have an overall budget. But this is the time, halftime, to be taking a look at the numbers that you had. What did those numbers look like in the first quarter from a financial management aspect? What, did those numbers, and we'll talk tomorrow more about the budget, were resources, appropriately used, or what adjustments that do you need to make going into the second half of this year? You can make adjustments to your budget. You the entrepreneur in charge. So you can make those adjustments and say, hey, you know what? I noticed we were doing, utilizing, we put money aside for this, or we have money in the budget for this, but we didn't have enough money in the budget for that. Can we move this over to here? I did it all the time. Like I said, we would code different, money into different parts of the budget so that we could utilize that money. Same concept here, y'all. When it comes to adjustments, make those adjustments. Don't be afraid to make the adjustments when you see something's not working. That's why we're doing this week. That's why we're doing this halftime, so that you can take a look at what works and what's not working, what resources need to be utilized, what resources need to be adjusted off of the budget. These are things that will help you going into this third year of 2024 for you. When you make those adjustments, or when you see that those adjustments need to be made or can be made. Hey, Captain. Hey, Pastor. Thank you for joining me. But when you see those adjustments need to be made, it'll allow you to be able to be more efficient going into the second half of the year. But you gotta review. You gotta take a look at what adjustments need to be made, and make them accordingly. And as you go into this third year, you'll take a look, and at the end of this 12 weeks, we'll take another assessment, and then we'll go into the fourth year. And as we end the year, then we begin to see what worked, what didn't work from a whole year perspective, and we develop the budget for next year. But this is halftime, y'all. What's your game plan, your game strategy for the second half of 2024? I want to get you ready. I want you already ready. This is the first week. You got 12 weeks to go. So I want you doing these things, and all you're doing is repeating this. You're taking a look at what you're writing down now, and this will guide you through the next 12 weeks, through the next 3 months. And then we start all over for the fourth year. Same template, but we're looking at it from the fourth quarter perspective and what we need to do. I told you, I'm here to help. I'm here to make sure that you reclaim your time. I'm here to make sure that you work in such a way that it frees you up to be able to have a more conscientious relationship with your family, with your friends, and those that you serve. Because when you have your numbers right, when you have your adjustments that you make, when you're doing these things, it frees up your time because you're purposeful in the time that you're spending. You know what you're spending time on. You know what it is that you're doing, you need to do, and how to be able to get there. And that's what we do here. That's what the entrepreneurial briefcase. So if you wanna connect with me, DM me. We can sit down. We can talk about. We can set up a strategy session, initial consultation. We can talk about the entrepreneurial briefcase, how it can benefit you, how it can be able to assist you as a resource for you to be able to reclaim your time, but also to be able to give you a game plan, to be able to give you a strategy for how you can be successful going into the second part of 2024. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll be right back here tomorrow. I'll put the link in the description so that you can connect with me. Also, don't forget, go to the YouTube channel. I have many of these videos on there where we talk about unleashing this year. Don't forget, 2024 is about unleashing your entrepreneurial excellence. That's what all of this is about. The entrepreneurial briefcase is about unleashing your entrepreneurial excellence. But you can't do that if you don't do the work. It's Tell the Truth Tuesday, y'all. I forgot to mention that too. Tell the Truth Tuesday. We're going to talk to you Tuesday. I want you to be able to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great, phenomenal day.